Hi, both of my girls are napping, so I thought I would take this time to show you some of my favorite products that aren't included in Becky's kit that I love to use for my project life. Plus, I have makeup on today, and that's really rare, so I thought I would utilize that because I actually look better than most days. Okay. One of my favorite things that I use for my albums, I don't use the album that comes in the kit because prior to this time, you couldn't buy an extra album. And because I add so much extra stuff, I needed more than one album. I use the We Are Memory Keepers black leather albums, or they look like leather albums. I use these because they are so durable and they look good. They don't fall apart. And they are, let's see, they are 3-ring binder. Love this because you can open them and you can add stuff. So it's not the post bound, they're not hard to open. It's easy to add the extra stuff, like Becky's. Additional page protectors are easy to fit. They don't necessarily have to be a VR, although VR makes an amazing product. Their page protectors I love. The other page protectors also fit, and it's easy to make. Other page protectors fit in here. All of Becky's page protectors do fit in here as well. I love these albums. I've never had a problem with them. They're so sturdy. In fact, all of my albums are We Are albums. The other reason I use them, I'm very OCD, and I like all of my albums to look the same. And when they're on the shelf, I like the way that they look streamlined. So they are up like this. Then I label them with what they are. So Project Life, 2010, 2011, 2009, if they're volume 1, volume 2, or with the dates. I like for them to look like that. If, for instance, for my girls, for their first year of life, I did pink. For December Daily albums, I did red. I don't like to vary too much from those colors because I don't like to have a lot of different colors. I know when I did Stacy's Library of Memory, we did different colors for different things, and I liked doing that, but I just don't like lots of color in that for my room. I love color and other stuff, but it just not on my shelf in that area. So I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of the We Are albums. I don't have enough wonderful things to say. I will put a link on my blog for where you can get these albums. Love them. Never had an issue with them. Okay, so love those albums. Another one of my favorite tools that I have started using this year, I didn't do it last year, but something that I think really gives just an extra oomph, and I've noticed a lot of people are doing it, Allie's doing it, is corner rounding. Yeah, let's see if you can, I'll get it up closer, is corner rounding the photos, and since you know all of the other, these are corner rounded, it just gives it such a pretty finish. And it's another product by We Are Memory Keepers, is the We Are Memory Keepers, the Chomp. Why I love this is it gives you 2 different sizes. It gives you the option for to do a 1/4 corner or 1/2. So depending on what you like better, it gives you that option. So here's a picture. Me and my sisters, my mom, and you can just take, let's see, I'll use the 1/4, so you can see what it is, and just stick the corner in like so. I'm going to make sure it's all the way in. There, you can kind of see. And just punch it. Of course it didn't want to work that time. And you get a nice rounded corner. It didn't work. Another thing, just a little tidbit, to keep your punches nice and sharp, what you can use, and of course I don't have it here right now, is a piece of foil, and just put that in, and that sharpens up your punches. Or the other side you can use is the 1/2 inch. Stick it right in. I have to do it facing me to get it good. Get nice. Sorry. To get a nice 1/2 inch. And you get a nice 1/2 inch. And you can see much bigger, so 1/2 inch. So just depending on what you like better, like a smaller. Sorry, I'm trying to find that. Like a smaller. Here's one that's done. Sorry, trying to find the camera. Using my webcam for the first time. I usually use my my camera. So this is the smaller. Sorry. This is the smaller angles. So you can see the 1/4 quarter. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Okay, you guys can laugh hysterically at me. This is a picture from Easter. All right. Another one of my favorite things that I utilize over and over again is Tim Holtz stapler. I use this for putting movie tickets in. Sometimes I'll just like staple them onto one of the cards. And what I love, they're like little baby staples. I'm just going to take this so you can see it. They're teeny tiny, and I just think they're the cutest things ever. And I just love that they're really small. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up. Hopefully you can see. Look, oh, they're teeny tiny. And I love them. And they're just so tiny. And I just think they're the cutest things to staple things in there, into your album. Super cute. I love it. I use it all the time. Let's see. Another one of my tools that I use for when I print my photos and I use lots. Trimmer, staple, everybody has to have one. Mine's not an expensive one, it's just a basic. I'll give you a link, and I actually think they even have them on sale right now. It's a Fiskars. I always have trouble with getting a straight line, so the one that I found that works the best for me, that's the thing it actually comes out, is Fiskars, and it's one that actually has fishing line in here. So the fishing line actually shows you where you're going to cut your line, and you can see exactly where you're going to cut it. So I love it. It's perfect for me. Some people, yay or nay on this one. I love it. Works great for me. I don't use adhesive that much with this album, although I will find every once in a while I do use it. Sometimes I'll stick my photos, I will stick them back to back just because I don't want them sliding around. If I do a long journaling card and I don't want it to slide back and forth, or if I've made a custom page protector, and I'll stick those together, because if I'm going to sew it, I don't want it sliding around. So my favorite adhesive that I use is the, what's it called? Glue Glider Pro. The reason I love this, it's got a handle. You can use it quick. It's kind of like a little gun. It's easy to use. Just slide it. The main reason I love it, it's idiot proof. Remember like old school when you used to scrapbook and you would have to change your adhesive, you'd have to like wind it and it'd have to go like a certain like figure eight way, and it was so annoying. I couldn't deal with that. Here's what I love about this. To change it, when it's out, you go, whoop, this part, throw it away. Yay! New one. Oh, hi, new one. Meet your new thing. Oh, in the hole. Oh, it's ready to go. And you start doing it again. And it works great, and you only need a little bit. Don't be an adhesive whore. Excuse my language. You just need a little bit. It's going under a page protector. It lasts forever. Love it. So that's why I love this adhesive. It's become my friend, and it lasts forever. Other of my favorite stuff, let's see, is, oh, also another We Are Memory Keeper tool. We Are Memory Keeper Crocodile. This is the bigger one. I think it's the Chompabite. I'll link it and put it on. The reason I like this, you can set it with eyelets. I hardly ever use eyelets. I use it mainly for making bigger holes. I like this one because it measures for you so you can see how far back you're going. So you make sure, like when you're doing your extra holes, so you're measuring it so you get it in the exact same spot where the other holes are. So you can see what I mean. You measure it so it's in the exact same space. So you want an extra hole right there. You just put how many inches it is back, and then you go, oh, there's my extra hole. See what I mean? That's about it for products that I love that I also use in addition, like, to page protectors. Because you know me and my page protectors, I love using different size page protectors. Yeah, and another new page protector that just came out that I love, 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 and I'm getting ready to add one now to my album, is We Are Memory Keepers came out with some that's actually works perfect for the cinch. This is what it looks like. It says multi-ring page protectors, and if you can see, it has all of these little buttes, holes. And what I have done, it's kind of hard to see, but doesn't line up exactly perfect. But what I've done is just expanded one of the holes to make it a little bit bigger right here. And it will lay perfect like this. And I have, let's see, a horizontal 5x7 place for a photo in my Project Life album. Yay! I'm so excited. So, and I don't actually have to customize it or make that page protector. So I am pretty excited about that. And I'll be showing you that layout pretty soon. But just wanted to show you some of my favorite little tools and gadgets. And I will be showing you some Project Life layouts soon. But just wanted to show you some of that stuff in the meantime. So hope you enjoyed some of my favorite tools. Have a good afternoon.